Okay, so wow. I don't know what the hell to say. It is almost the end of my last full day here in alternative state quarantine. This is it. This is my last full day. We're almost done with day 14 and tomorrow I am a free man from ASQ. Holy crap. I would have never imagined myself going through this. This feeling that I'm having right now, it feels like I'm like near the last week of army boot camp. And I'm just like, oh, freedom, freedom, freedom. I'm not a prisoner anymore. I just want to do a quick recap on the last 4 days here during ASQ. Day 11 was Christmas Day, and yeah, it kind of sucks spending Christmas Day in hotel quarantine. But on the bright side, I was able to hang out with Rich. You know, we just bullshitted, jaw jacked around, said Merry Christmas to each other. I mean, what really helps during hotel quarantine is just making a friend, a companion that's also in hotel quarantine with you as well too. That way, when you guys are done with your first COVID test, you guys can go to your prison yard, aka quarantined area where you can just walk around and at least physically see someone and spend time with them and talk and converse and socialize. But if you guys don't have that luxury, then FaceTime. FaceTime, FaceTime, FaceTime. Call whoever, your best friend, your mom, your dad, your parents, your siblings, your long lost brother and sister. Just FaceTime. I really feel bad for the guys that don't really have anyone physically there to speak with them. Or, you can just make friends. Once you guys are allowed outdoor privileges, you guys can go out and make friends and just have some small talk. I'm not a fan of small talk, but you kind of have in desperate times, you kind of need to do some small talk. But Christmas Day, hung out with Rich, called back family, called friends. It was perfect. It was perfect. It was wonderful. So that was day 11. So day 12 was the day after Christmas. Well, back home in the States, we're 15 hours ahead. So everybody was celebrating Christmas while here in Thailand, we're already done with Christmas. But day 12 was when we took our second and final COVID test. I just heard the impending knock on my door just now. It is time for the second and final excruciating, uncomfortable COVID test swab. Let's get this shit over with. This is it. The very last one. I'm very happy to do this.
What's the pile?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Last one and last time.
Last time.
Just relax. Okay. นี่ค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณมากครับ Merry Christmas.
ค่ะ Merry Christmas.
These COVID test swabs, they just make me so emotional. Just my feelings. Wow. Wasn't as bad as the first time. It was only slightly uncomfortable doing it the second time around. Still don't prefer it, but man, you gotta do what you gotta do. You just gotta get that shit over with, and I'm glad I got that shit over with. Merry Christmas, guys. It was a lot better than the first time I took my COVID test, but it was still pretty uncomfortable, which I'll get later on. I'm gonna tell you guys about my discrepancies and my gripes about this whole quarantine process. But day 12, took the COVID test, ate, hung out with Rich, hung out at the prison yard. Cool, fantastic. Day 13, the same old shit. They took my temperature check, I ate breakfast, I ate lunch, and then I got my white wristband. Actually, wait, hold up 1 second. I got this white wristband that they gave me right here, which gave me privileges to go to the second floor swimming pool and just, oh my god, it made such a huge difference just being able to go to the swimming pool area on the second floor. Because the normal area that we would visit around the first floor, it's right next to a lot of sewage, a lot of the sanitation systems. So then, yeah, we were thankful that we were able to get some outdoor, some fresh air, but we also got the lovely aroma of garbage and waste and this lovely smell of sanitation and piles of shit. Yeah, that wasn't fun. So being able to get swimming pool privileges around that outdoor area on the second floor, away from all the smelly trash, oh my god, it made a huge difference. I think people that are allowed privileges over there usually have around 2, maybe 3 days left of hotel quarantine before they leave. So for the most part, it was just a nice change, a nice breath of fresh air. It was so different. It was, oh my god, I loved just being outdoors, just being able to get some fresh air away from the garbage, just seeing some trees, some of the landscapes. However, when you're giving outdoor pool privileges, the swimming pool is partitioned off, so you can't go swimming, and plus the pool here in Maple Hotel, there's a ton of debris. It's looking kind of filthy. But as usual, we were able to just, oh my god, we were just able to just hang out. So that was day 13, just hanging out. I mean, me and Rich, we just talked for 4 hours, just bullshit and just talking about life. It also helps that him and I became good friends, and he will continue to be a good friend of mine. It's wonderful. It's crazy. It's kind of cool that when you meet people through your travels, or if you're living life as an expat, and then you meet someone else, whether it's a local or an expat, and you guys just instantly click. You guys have that connection, that bond. And then hey, this guy is definitely on the same wavelength. But we talked, we hung out. That was about it. Hung out in the swimming pool, and then we just went back into our room, ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then just went to bed. I've noticed I've been going to bed incredibly early just to get the day over. So then I would go to bed between 10 and 10:30, and I would just force myself to sleep in for 8 to 9 hours, and then I would feel pretty refreshed and just do my usual morning rituals. We fast forwarded to day 14. They've already taken my temperature, ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner, hung out around the swimming pool area, and said my goodbyes to my boy Rich.
Nice to meet you, bro.
It's a pleasure. It's all mine.
Yep. And we'll see each other soon.
We'll see each other soon. I'll be alright. We're finally able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. There is hope. There is hope. There is an end. Man. And this was completely different 2 weeks ago when I first checked into day 0 and felt like, God, I gotta do 14 days here. Said my goodbyes, enjoyed the swimming pool area, the privileges, had breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and, I'm about to conclude this final night of hotel quarantine, this final full day, and it's gonna be fantastic and lovely to finally get my goddamn freedom back, because I'm going nuts. After spending 14 days here in this ASQ hotel quarantine, there were a couple things that I could have thought that the Tourism Authority of Thailand, the tourism board here, could have done better with the 14-day ASQ. Because with the current process right now, with the current 14-day model, you do your first COVID test on day 6, you get your results on day 7 and day 7 or day 8, and then you test your second and final time in day 12, and you get your results on day 13, and then you got to spend the full day on day 14, and then you check out on day 15. Let's say you were to contract COVID, and the incubation period was 3 to 4 days, which makes totally sense for you guys to take the COVID test on day 6. Give it a couple days after you checked into your hotel. You get your results on day 7 or day 8. Cool, no problem. Then why not move up your second COVID test to day 10, and then once you test negative, once you get your results on day 11 and day 12 and you test negative, then why don't you just let us out and go roam free, that we are free of disease, we are free of COVID-19, instead of just tacking on these extra days. It just doesn't make sense. Because I thought about this, and we tested negative on day 13. So if we tested negative, why make us, once we're negative on day 13, why make us stay here for the full day of day 13 and day 14? Why not just let us out? It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make total sense. But then again, I don't know. I'd like to conclude things that don't make sense here in this country of, it's Thailand. What do you expect? Thailand does Thailand things. They do whatever they want to do. But yeah, I mean, the whole ASQ process can be shortened from 14 days to 10 or 12 days. But then again, I think the reasoning why they're doing 14 days of ASQ is to recoup lost tourism revenue for this year. I think that last year they made around $55.4 billion US for 2019 Thai tourism revenue. And I don't know what the figures are in 2020, but it definitely, it's safe to say that it's pretty bad and it's pretty terrible. So maybe this is another way for them to recoup their financial losses. So yeah. But still, I think there's a fine line between making money and just attracting tourists to come back to your country and give them the incentive to want to spend money and have a good time during this rough time of the situation, the pandemic. I'm very, 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 very excited to be done with this 14-day ASQ. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and yeah, I just can't wait. 2 things I want to do when I get out: eat Isan Thai food, go to the gym. I've gained a lot of weight since 14-day ASQ, and I need to lift some weights. And then once I'm done lifting weights, then I'll eat Isan Thai food to negate all the progress that I made. So cancel each other out. God. All right, so one thing I forgot to mention before going to bed is that, they could easily just let us out after the first COVID test on day 6, and we get our results back on day 7 or day 8. That way, let's say if you were to get COVID and the incubation period finished within 3 to 4 days, then perfect timing. You can get tested for day 6 or day 7, and if your test results come out negative, then they should just let your ass go free. But if not, then quarantine for a couple more weeks until you're good to go. So I think they should the first test should determine whether you have to stay at the hotel, you need to do ASQ longer, or they should just let you go free. Or the more efficient process, I can see how that can cause a major headache, but the more efficient process is to shorten the ASQ process from 14 days to 10 or 12 days. Like I said before, but who am I? I'm just a Asian looking farang in the land of smiles. However, I am very happy today. After 14 days of ASQ, I will be checking out this morning. June is going to be picking me up. I haven't seen her in 10 months. So I'm going to go pack up the rest of my crap. And one important document you need to get when you check out is your certificate from your hotel stating that you completed 14 days of ASQ and that you are COVID free. So that way when you guys travel all over Thailand, you guys check into Airbnbs or other hotels, then you make sure you bring that document with you along with your passport and show them that, hey, I'm COVID free, I don't have diseases, I don't have leprosy, don't hurt me, I can stay at your place of business, your place of, at your hotel accommodation. Okay, time to pack. I'm super excited to get the hell out of here and have my freedom. So I almost have everything packed. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I did not a single day did I hand wash any of my laundry. There are certain days that I've worn my underwear twice in a row. I know it's really disgusting. As a matter of fact, I'm all out of clean underwear, so I'm just wearing board shorts right now. So that's definitely one of the first things I need to do once I leave this place is to do laundry, because I do not have any clean underwear. But all this free laundry detergent and the sponge that I didn't use, I think I'm just going to bring this over to June's place. I think she's going to need it, and we can benefit both out of it.
So definitely gonna keep this. Thanks, hotel. And there's also 5 bottles of complimentary water from the hotel, so I'm gonna keep all of this too, because I'm a extremely frugal and cheap Asian that doesn't really want to spend a lot of money. Thanks, hotel. Okay, well, this is it. 14 days went by fairly quickly. Wow, I feel like I'm graduating from high school or college. Not really. But yeah, I can't believe it. I've got everything packed over here, and this is it. This is it. I'm having these weird feelings where I feel like I'm gonna miss these experiences, and I feel like I wouldn't have missed it so much if I didn't make YouTube videos and communicated with you guys about, and bullshitted with all you guys about ASQ and answering all your questions in the comments. So it's been, I mean, if anything, I have you guys to thank, because you guys in the comments, you guys were watching all my videos, you guys had made this ASQ experience much more enjoyable. And if anything, all the thanks to you guys fucking rock. God, if it weren't for you guys, I would have been bored out of my fucking mind. Shit. And just been more and more depressed. But everything worked out. It's great. Alright, enough about this crap. Let's check out, get our certificates, and reunite with my girlfriend that I have not seen in over 10 months. I'm really excited to see June. Let's go. Sawadee-krap. Check out.
This is medical certificate for you.
This is a medical certificate?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So when I go to a hotel, different hotel, I show them this?
Yes.
An Airbnb? Okay. Okay, no problem. Khop. Obviously, when you finish your 14-day ASQ quarantine and you check out, the hotel gives you a medical certificate. Kind of looks like this, similar. And it's proof from the medical providers saying that you have tested negative for COVID-19 from wherever hotel that you're staying at. So when you guys are traveling all over Thailand and you guys are checking into like a hotel, and let's say in Krabi or in Phuket or in Hua Hin, and they need a medical certificate from foreigners saying that you guys don't have coronavirus, then show them this certificate. Also applies to Airbnbs as well too. So just another red tape for foreigners traveling back to Thailand during this current pandemic situation, whatever you guys want to call it. It's so nice to be finally outside. Holy crap. Oh man. I am in really, really good spirits right now. Check this out, guys. I am so happy. Woo! Oh god, I am so happy. You know, I've completed my 14-day prison sentence. I've been on good behavior this entire time. Well, almost. And now I'm finally out. I can smell freedom. I'm so happy. This is fantastic. I feel like a little kid in a candy store. This is great. Holy crap. Dude, this is great. God. Civilization. This is fantastic. Okay, I'll shut up now. Guys, I'm finally out of my 14-day quarantine. It's been wonderful. June here's picked me up. Couldn't have gone back to Thailand without her. So I'm super thankful to be leaving that hotel and to finally be a part of civilization once again. I can't wait to explore. It's been 10 months too long away from this place. But if a lot of you guys are, to all you guys that are still under alternative state quarantine, don't worry about it. Time goes by super quickly. Just stay busy, stay occupied. And for all those guys that are considering doing the 14-day ASQ, hopefully by the time when you guys have all your visas and your certificate of entries and everything that's all done, hopefully this is more optimistic, but hopefully they'll scale down from 14 days to maybe 10 or 12 days, hopefully around 10 days. But if it doesn't, then trust me, like the 14 days goes by very, very quickly. Like, you have nothing to worry about. It just gives you a lot of time to do things for yourself, read, work out, whatever. You'll have plenty of me time. So either option, whatever you guys are in, just remember, everything's gonna be fine. 14 days are gonna go by super quick. You got nothing to worry about. And then once you guys come out here, just enjoy nice, beautiful, humid, hospitable Thailand. So again, I just want to thank all you guys for leaving the comments, watching the videos, having a great time. And I'm just gonna relax and eat a ton of good food. But thank you for watching. If you guys want to support this channel, give this video a like, turn on post notifications, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in Krabi. Enjoy, take care, and have a happy New Year's. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.